Hello friends, today our topic is functions. We will learn in this video about the functions, how functions are working and how can we use them. So let's start. Python functions. A function is a block of code which only runs when it is called. You can pass data known as a parameter into a function. A function can return data as a result. So we will see these things further. First step, creating a function. In a Python, function is defined using the def. You will write first def function. After that you can create the name of function just like this. Now I have created def function. Always functions start with def. Then you can give name of function. Name can be any. So I have given name my function, then close, these are the brackets you have to give there. After that colon, this is. So after that I have print hello from a function. I want to print this one. So if I run, you can see that it's not printing because there is no any calling system. We haven't called the function. So for this example, I am calling a function in this program. So see, calling a function. To call a function, use the function name followed by parentheses. As before I wrote the function just like this, def, then name of function, brackets, then colons, then print function. Means I want to print hello from a function. It was not printed on the screen anything because I did not call a function there. Now I am calling a function here. See my function, if I run it, the function has been printed on the screen. Now arguments. Information can be passed into a function as arguments. Arguments are specified after the function name. Inside the parentheses you can add as many arguments as you want. Just separate with them with the comma. The following example has a function with one argument, fname. When the function is called, we pass along a first name which is used inside the function to print the full name. So now I have created this function. The name of function is my function. Now I have passed the argument here, fname. So see, if I run this one, print fname, I have a right to here the first name plus good. Then whatever you will give here, I am calling the function here separately. So student good, it will be printed. Teacher good, it will be printed. Principal good, it will be printed. If I run it, see, this argument will be with them, the first name. Okay, so here I am printing the first name with the teacher, just like teacher is of our f name, student is our f name, principal is our f name. But f name, you can see I want to add a new word, that's a good. So if you see in the output, you can see that student good, all the things has been printed with good. So now this function expects two arguments but gets only one. What will happen in this one? See, I have given two arguments in the function at the top and I want to print both, but I have passed one argument instead of two arguments. Then it will be error because I have to pass both two arguments here. After that the program will be executed, otherwise no. For an example, I want to give only one here argument and want to delete this one, then after that it will be printed. See here, so because I have given the one argument and I have passed the one argument, but if you have given two argument and you have passed one argument, then it will not be executed just because of arguments. So now this function expect two arguments and gets two arguments. Just like this is a clear example of that one. Def function, the starting point of function, then name of function, my function. Now f name and last name. So I am printing this one, f name and last one. After that I am calling both those parameters. So Ali is my first name, Solangi is a last name. If I print, see, Ali Solangi has been printed. Now arbitrary arguments, you will have to give starts after that arguments. So if you don't know how many arguments that will be passed into your function, add a star before the parameter name in the function definition. This way the function will receive a tuple of arguments and can access the items accordingly indexed. So in this program we have to access the functions with the index number. For an example, this is my function def, my function, and asterisk and kids. This is also the function. So see here, print the youngest child is plus. Now I am going to access the index 0. It means email. Email will be printed. See, if I give here 1, see, if I give here 2, so with the help of indexing you can print the multiple things. Just you have to call the functions so many times, just like email or any name of thing you can call in the calling function. After that you can you access them with the kids, then after that your index number. So now keyword arguments, you can also send the arguments with the key value syntax. This way the order of arguments does not matter. Now this is a function and I have given the parameters, 3 parameters, child 3, child 2, child 1. After that I want to print the youngest child is this. This is the same example of this one. So here I want to print this one and calling these things Asif, child 1 Asif, child 2 Shahzad, child 3 Nasir. So if I run it, see, Nasir is a child 3. If I give here to Shahzad, I have written this program again just for your understanding, as you can understand this well. So this program works like this, just you have to follow the steps as you can understand well. So these are the very easy steps, just you have to follow. Now default parameter value, the following example shows how to use a default parameter value. If we call the function without argument, it uses the default value. How? See here. First I have defined the function, this is the function name. Then I have given the country equals to Norway. Okay. After that I am from plus country. See, if I pass the values, means cities or countries name, you can see that Sweden, India, but I have left this one empty. The Norway will be here instead of this function, then Brazil. So see, you can see Norway has been added. If I give here anything just like a Sweden, and I have to write here Norway and delete this one, I have to make it empty. So if I run it, see, the Sweden has been passed at the top. So just like this you can access the countries or anything, you can make a program. This is the example for the using the function. How can we use the functions easily? Now passing a list is an argument. So here I have written def function, then name of function food. So I have used a for loop. For x in good, it means that this is an extra variable which is accessed by the for loop. For x in food, print x. So these things will be printed line by line. So fruits equals to apple, banana, cherry. Then my function fruits. If I run, see apple, banana, cherry. Line by line it has been printed. Returns value to let a function return a value, use the returns statement. How this one? This is a function, always function starts with the def. Then you have to write return 5 multiply x. It means that 5 will be whatever the value will be the x, then the 5 will be multiplied with the value of x. So how? I have written here that print my function 3, print my function 5, print my function 9. So see, if I run it, see, then 5 multiplied by 3, 15, 5 multiplied with 5, 25, 5 multiplied with 9, 45. You can use these default values and you can use with return values, as I have taught you in this video that how can you access these things. Now guys, you have to practice on these, as you can understand well that how are the function working well. So if you have any question guys, you can ask me.